Hello, everyone. Welcome to the virtual college fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors and by StriveScan. Thank you so much for joining us. I have just a couple of announcements before we get started. I want to draw your attention to the Q&A button on your screen. You can use that to type any questions that you have. It is the best way to communicate with our presenters because your camera and your microphone are turned off, so the panelists won't be able to see you. Also, this is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at strivescan.com/Virginia. Also, this presentation is being recorded, so in about a week, it'll be available at the same website, as will all of the other presentations as part of this college fair series. Again, strivescan.com/Virginia. So without any further ado, I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. Going first is Terrence from the University of Virginia.
Hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing really well, wherever you're tuning in with us today. But again, my name is Terrence Maynard. I'm an admission counselor with the Office of Undergrad Admission at the University of Virginia. So for just context, University of Virginia sits about 2 hours south of DC, the District of Columbia, and about 1 hour west of Richmond, the capital city of Virginia. We're surrounded by wonderful Blue Ridge Mountains that you can probably see behind me. So there is a lot to do and a lot to explore outside of academics, which we'll get into right now. So just as a quick tidbit, while we were founded by one of the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, he definitely had the idea of what UVA might look like. However, the physical structures that you see were definitely constructed by enslaved laborers. So we have this new memorial that just opened April 2020 that pays honor and respect the best way the university saw fit to those enslaved laborers there. So if you do have the opportunity and follow COVID-19 guidelines and visit us, that's something you can expect to see. We also pay homage to the original tenders of this land, the Monacan peoples. So just really quick, some facts at a glance. I'm not gonna spend too much time, going through each of these numbers, but I do wanna highlight our student to faculty ratio, 14:1. So while we are a large school, we do cater to that undergrad experience and collaborative in-class environment. So yeah, please take a screenshot, if you want to, a screen grab right here. Next, I want to move into the application. We are common application exclusive. We do not take any other forms. We are common application exclusive. And students need to know that all these first year options are for you. Please know that our only direct entry program is kinesiology, meaning on day one, when you apply to UVA, if you're accepted, you start in that program. But from the College of Arts and Sciences to nursing to engineering and architecture, there are a lot of different programs here that you can apply to and expect a great collaborative learning environment, as well as keeping in mind our holistic admissions approach, where we read everything that you submit with the common application. We don't just look at one thing and then deem your application not accessible or not worthy. Being most importantly, that last thing, testing, know that we are test optional for this upcoming year, meaning that students, you have the choice to submit SAT or ACT testing and still have your application reviewed in our process. So please keep that in mind when applying. Know that also we have a lot of different ways to get involved if you are accepted, knowing that we have over 1,000 student-led organization. Just because we value student governance here at the University of Virginia. So you can learn more if you have the opportunity to visit us and get involved at UVA. But really quickly, I want you to know that our financial aid policy is right here. So yeah, take a screenshot if you like. If anything, also follow that website, sfs.virginia.edu, because you can read the Office of Financial Aid's policies, use calculators with your parents or legal guardians to think about affording, but just know that we are need blind and drive to meet 100% of your family's need. We want you to attend regardless of your ability and need to pay. Also, just a quick tip, we are still reigning men's national basketball champions. So I had to throw that slide in there before I get to the end. So thank you for listening to me. Again, if you would like to know more, the best opportunity is to call that number that you see Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have somebody called the Dean of the Day that is available to answer all of your questions. Again, we've heard it all, so there's nothing too off radar that we're not going to be willing to help with. But if we know we can't, we will also call on other offices, transfer you to them so they can best answer your questions as well. We have a thriving Instagram and Twitter account that might feature student takeover days, where we have students take over our accounts. We do a Tip Tuesday about all the things to be mindful of when applying through the Common Application. As well, you can find some of our in-house deans, particularly Dean J, who has her own Instagram and Twitter page where she provides great tips, links to her blog site, as well as other things that you should be considering with her live Q&A that, hey, for a tip, she typically does every Thursday. So I don't never know what time, but I know on Thursdays, she loves to do that live Q&A. So please check us out there as well. And then the last form to get connected with us will definitely be through email. So again, email us at undergradadmission@virginia.edu. If you even put my name, Terrence Maynard, I heard him today on that back row presentation. My name will get included with the mail and it will go directly to me. That's the way we set our system up, as well as even going to our site and connecting with any of the deans that you see available, some that you might like maybe know or maybe not know, but know that we don't track demonstrated interest here. So we're not tracking you based on like your name and like I don't keep your name. We just want you to know that like we're here to answer any and all of your questions. Again, I talk to so many parents, guardians, all those applying students who just think maybe their questions are, a little far off or, something, that we have never heard before. But trust me, like we may have had, and if we haven't, we're willing to answer your questions, especially in the light of this pandemic. So in a time like no other, we're here for you. And I thank you for listening for me today. And until later, have a good day.
Thank you so much, Terrence. And next from Emory and Henry College, we have Rachel.
Good afternoon, everybody. Give me just a moment. There we go. So my name is Rachel Campbell. I am one of the admissions counselors for Emory and Henry College. I am also a 2018 alum of Emory and Henry. So we are nestled down in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, about 20 minutes from the Tennessee border. So this is just some basic facts about Emory and Henry. We are a smaller private school, so our student to faculty ratio is 10-1. However, that doesn't mean there are limited options just because we are small. We have over 70 student organizations and over 80 different academic programs for students to get involved in. On average, each year we have about 979 undergraduate students that join us, as well as 276 graduate students. And there are always opportunities on campus for students to get involved in projects, research, as well as study abroad options. This is just the basics of Emory and Henry College's offerings. As you can see, there's definitely not everything listed. However, all of those classes and options listed in yellow, those are our top 10 majors. So a lot of our students go into those. However, there are other options. Perhaps one of the biggest options and one of the growing options is health sciences. So students studying biology, chemistry, exercise science. Emory and Henry's School of Health Sciences is about 10 minutes to 15 minutes up the road from our main campus. And this is where we house our Doctorate of Physical Therapy program, our Master's in Occupational Therapy, our Master's of Physician Assistant Studies, and hopefully coming soon, we are in development for our Master's of Mental Health Counseling. We also have a handful of undergraduate classes that take place up here. In addition to all of that, Emory and Henry is a school that offers equestrian, both as an equine studies degree as well as competitive riding programs. So our students do compete IDA, IHSA in hunter, jumper, and dressage, as well as equitation. We are 21-time national champions with our equestrian center and our teams, so if riding is something you're interested in, I definitely recommend taking a look at our program. Another standout for Emory and Henry College is the fact that we are the only college in the entire United States that offers a credit-bearing through hike semester a trail program. So you can come to Emory and Henry, spend a semester hiking a portion or the entirety of the Appalachian Trail, and do it for college credit, typically about 12 to 13 credits. We also have a robust outdoor program and an adventure team, and on campus we actually have an outdoor rock wall as well as an indoor crag wall for students to practice bouldering and rock climbing. So students, when they're going to college, want to know, where can I get internships? Where will I get jobs when I graduate? This is just a handful of places that some of our students have held internships, both during the school year and over their summers. We also have students that have gone on to careers in these areas. However, this next slide, this is where some of our alumni are now. So we have, Emory and Henry has alumni working in the US State Department. The CEO of the American Cancer Society is a graduate of Emory and Henry College, as well as the president pro tempore of the California State Senate. So as you can see, being a small private college does not mean our students cannot go on to achieve great things. For the application to Emory and Henry, we do accept both the Emory and Henry application on our website as well as the Common App, and they are both free applications. For 2021, we are test optional, so the only thing you have to submit is a copy of any of your transcripts, both high school and any community college transcripts if you've done dual enrollment credits. Every single student that applies to Emory and Henry and is accepted does get financial aid of some sort, even if it is just an academic merit scholarship that is based off of your GPA. Those range from $10,000 all the way up to $23,000, and those renew every year for 4 years. We also offer several other scholarships and grants. Perhaps the most important is probably that LIFT scholarship program that is put in place for students that are Pell eligible. If you are Pell eligible based off of your FAFSA, that LIFT scholarship program helps to bridge the gap between what Emory and Henry would regularly be asking you to pay and what the FAFSA says that you can actually afford to pay to attend college. If you do have any other questions at any point in time, we are always happy to help. I am one of the admissions counselors. However, there is a team of 6 of us that is all willing to help, all willing to answer questions at any time. So as you can see, there are several email addresses there. We have a couple of links to our admissions page as well as our visit page. We are allowing students to come to campus for visits, but we also have virtual visits set up if that's more something that you're interested in. As I said, if you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Rachel. And coming up next, we will hear from Terrence at Barton College.
Hi, everyone. Not to confuse you, I promise you we're not doing any dupes. I am the other Terrence, and once again, my name is Terrence Holloway, and I'm here with Barton College. So the very next slide, just a few quick facts about Barton College, just a little bit. So we are the Bulldogs, so home of the Bulldogs here. We also give you a small little map that shows you where we're located. So we're actually located in Wilson, North Carolina. We're a small liberal arts school here in North Carolina with our average classroom sizes being about 16, student population being about 1,100 students, and then we have about 50 plus majors and concentrations as well. Within that, those different majors, these are all of our schools and departments that make up all of our majors. And then basically at the very right-hand side of this slide here are going to show you our top 4 majors on campus, with that being nursing, business, biology, and exercise science. Our nursing program is hands down our top program for sure, as it's highly competitive and we compete with a lot of our top state institutions here in North Carolina. Overall, being a Barton College student is all about having personal one-on-one attention when it comes to working with your professors. Your professors support you both inside and outside of the classroom as well, which is always great. If you're a student athlete or if you're a part of different clubs and organizations across campus, it's not uncommon for you to see your professors kind of rooting or cheering you on in those different endeavors that you're a part of. Also, all of our professors here on our campus have what we like to call an open door policy, which just means that whenever you walk by your professor's door and their door is open, just give a courtesy knock. And during that time, our professors will get a chance to stop everything and help the students out with any questions that they may have. The next slide is just going to show you all of our different academic majors that we do offer and the concentrations within them. We also do offer all of the pre-professional programs as well. So if a student is looking to be a lawyer, a dentist, be a doctor, pre-pharm, we will be able to offer all of those majors to help students prepare themselves for graduate school levels there. And if you would, just please take that time if you want to take a screenshot or a screen grab of this slide here, please definitely do so. The next slide is just talking about athletics. So we are a Division II school here in North Carolina, so we compete very hard at the D2 level. We're offering about 23 different athletic programs on our campus, with our newest athletic program being football. We're super excited to be able to start competing in football. We were supposed to start our inauguration season this fall. Of course, due to COVID, we had to move that over to the spring, but we have a bunch of guys who are really excited to touch the field and get started with the program. Since we are D2, we are also able to offer athletic scholarships as well. When it comes to competing or being a part of our athletic programs, what we do as counselors is we tell our students to go ahead and start doing their research and reaching out ahead of time when it comes to reaching out to coaches. We will not be able to directly put you into direct contact with coach. We can just give you guys their contact information, but kind of moving on, you will have to go through official recruiting channels to be a part of our programs there. This slide here is really awesome. So this is what we like to call our co-curricular programs. So all of these programs are great because it offers some additional scholarship opportunities for you to be able to compete within these programs. One of the more popular programs that we do have here is our esports team. So we actually do carry an esports team on our campus, and students get to compete against other institutions as well. So guys, I know everything has just been a little crazy with COVID and everything. So we have also moved over into a test optional portal as well. Students can go through the admissions process throughout our general admissions. So that means just sending in your high school transcript and test scores. Or if you have not gotten a chance to take your SAT or ACT, you can decide to go through as test optional. With that being said, all you'll need to do is just submit your high school transcript and then 2 letters of recommendations, with one being from a main teacher and then the second one being a character witness like your guidance counselor or any mentors or supervisors that you've worked with. Also, this slide is just talking a little bit about financial aid. So here at Barton, we believe in our commitment to affordability. So overall, that just means that we try to make sure that we help match up to about 42 to 52% of student and family aid that is dealt down by the federal government, basically. So whenever you complete the FAFSA, we'll try to make sure that we help out by helping out with any additional aid need fit for their families. And then last thing is really just come and visit us. We would love to definitely get a chance to meet you face to face and in person. We are still offering on-campus tours, of course, following all COVID guidelines. And then also, if you want to do anything virtually with us, you can still sign up for our virtual tours, our virtual open houses as well. And then I'm actually going to be your admissions counselor. So I am the counselor for the entire state of Virginia. So if you have any questions or want any of your questions to be answered when it comes to that, this is all of my contact information. And there's just another picture of me just so you won't remember you won't forget who I am. Thank you guys. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
And coming up next from Radford University, Carilion, Sarah will present.
Good afternoon, everybody. So my name is Sarah Wambe. Am I sharing the right screen here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it wasn't green. Technical difficulties. All right. So glad to know this is on record and forever in history. So once again, my name is Sarah Wambe, and I am the Director of Admissions here at Radford University, Carilion. And I'm super excited to share with you information about our really unique campus. So we are founded in 1911 as the Lewis Gale School of Nursing. Radford University Carilion has been educating healthcare professionals in the Roanoke Valley for over 100 years. We are Virginia's first hospital-affiliated college, and we are one of the top producers of health profession graduates in Southwest Virginia and top 10 for the Commonwealth. Our total student population is just under 1,100. Here, students are provided with rigorous real-world learning environment at one of the most forward-thinking academic health centers in the nation. So Radford University and Carilion Clinic have created this private-public partnership that gives students access to state-of-the-art facilities, access to practicing clinicians, and we offer clinical opportunities within our campus facility. RUC, as we're affectionately called, is the health science campus of Radford University. Our students are part of the entire Radford community and have access to classes, clubs, and activities both on our campus and the main campus. So we are located in Roanoke, Virginia, a city of 100,000 people framed by the mountains of Virginia's Blue Ridge. The area offers over 600 miles of trails for those looking for outdoor adventure. Within walking distance of campus, students can find a lively downtown with museums, restaurants, shopping, and nightlife. The campus itself is located inside of Carilion Community Hospital in the heart of downtown Roanoke at the beginning of the Health Sciences and Technology Innovation Corridor. The city of Roanoke provides ample opportunities for nightlife, arts, music, and recreational activities. So I wanted to give you an idea of all the academic programs that we offer here at RUC, everything ranging from associate's degree programs all the way up to doctoral. Some of the most popular programs that we offer, the first one is our Occupational Therapy Assistant program. It's the oldest one of its kind in the state, and it offers 100% career placement at the end of your 2 years. Our Biomedical Science program prepares students for professional schools, whether it be medical, dental, or veterinary, and offers 2 semesters of cadaver-based human gross anatomy, if you're into that. And if you're interested in pursuing the physician's assistant program, we offer 7 guaranteed slots for interviews for that program upon graduation. Next, we have our emergency services program, which is one of 13 in the nation. As a student, you'll get over 1,000 hours of patient care experience and 100% career placement. Our medical lab science program offers clinical rotations in a level 1 trauma center. Graduates pursue jobs in immunology, test development, and clinical consulting. We offer 3 paths to the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. So whether or not you're a freshman or a transfer, you can join our traditional nursing, which is a 4-year program. We have an RN to BSN program that's 100% online for anyone who has already passed the NCLEX and is an RN. And we also have an accelerated nursing program for any student who's already completed their bachelor's degree and has decided to go back and get their nursing degree. That program is just 16 months. All of our programs offer over 550 clinical hours of experience before graduation and have 100% job placement. Last, we have a respiratory therapy program, which blends classroom, laboratory, and clinical experiences using modern equipment and simulation labs. Graduates work in acute care facilities, sleep labs, home health, and with COVID patients. We also have 100% career placement. We have a general admissions guidelines for each of our programs, but we also offer, but each program is direct admit. So when you apply, you have to apply to a program. We do not offer an undecided degree. For freshmen, we're looking for your high school transcript. Obviously, we need English, 2 math, and a lab science. Science is going to be really important whether or not you're applying as a freshman or a transfer. And the same thing goes with our transfer students. Each of our programs does have different admission requirements for the GPA, ranging anywhere from a 2.0 to a 3.0 for a minimum GPA. Our average GPA of incoming students last year was at a 3.6. So students also come to Radford University Carilion for the student life aspect. We offer high quality healthcare, but we also have rich culture, active lifestyle, and people who are passionate about what they love to do. So whether or not you're interested in the operating room or the Appalachian Trail, there's something here for you at RUC. Clubs and organizations that we offer include the American Medical Association as well as the Student Nursing Organization. Housing is not required, but is offered for students for all 4 years. They are luxurious apartments in the historic Patrick Henry building, a newly remodeled Art Deco style facility across the street from campus. As a resident, you have access to your own fitness center, on-site mail, private food vendors on the ground level. We are currently accepting applications for the spring as well as the fall, so I encourage you to go on to radford.edu/apply and click that RUC logo to access our application today. It is a free application. If you have any questions about RUC, our programs, or about financial aid, feel free to take a screenshot of this and give us a shout. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have about our health sciences focused curriculum. We are currently offering both on-campus and virtual visits for students who are interested in seeing what life would be like going to college inside a hospital. We are here to help and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. And up next, we have Sam from Ferrum College.
How are you all doing? 1 second. Alrighty. Good evening. My name is Sam Martin. I'm a 2019 graduate of Ferrum College. My colleague, Alex Wilson, and I are so excited to be here and grateful that you have joined us to learn more about the opportunities that await you at Ferrum College, home of the Panthers. Alex and I will give you information and prepare you to begin your journey on your road to Ferrum. At this time, Alex will share with you the format of our presentation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alex. I'm an admissions counselor here at Ferrum. Sam is going to tell you what all this beautiful campus has to offer while I answer any questions that you would like to put into the chat. Sam is going to tell you all about our admissions application process, as well as different ways that you can be successful in the next phase of your life. We also have a student testimonial from our SGA president, Kentwan Pettiford. So please put any questions you have in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. At Ferrum, this is where opportunity exists and success is possible. This is a community where our students push each other to strive to succeed. We have a beautiful campus located in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains in Southwest Virginia. We're approximately 30-40 minutes south of Roanoke and about an hour and a half north of Greensboro. Our campus is about 1,000 students from 25 states, and we boast a student-faculty ratio of 13-1. Approximately 90% of our students live on campus. We encourage you to seize your future like a Panther with our expert faculty and academic programs that prepare you for today's top careers and graduate schools. In our 70+ majors and minors, you will benefit from personal academic support and many hands-on learning opportunities, including internships, research, and studying abroad during e-term courses. Students who qualify can enhance their education in our Boone Honors Program. About 93% of our graduates are employed or enrolled in graduate schools within 6 months after they graduate. Our students love to support our athletic teams. We have 20+ men's and women's NCAA Division III athletic teams and are excited to be a part of the ODAC conference. That's the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. Our athletic facilities will surpass your expectations. I encourage you to schedule a visit to come see for yourself. With our more than 60 clubs and organizations, you will always find something exciting to do. We have everything from intramural clubs, academic and Greek organizations, our Norton Outdoor Club, and many more. All you need to do is get involved. At this time, I would like you to meet one of our own current students, Kentwan Pettiford, who will tell you about himself and some of the exciting things he is doing at Ferrum.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Kentwan Pettiford. I'm currently a junior here at Ferrum College. My major is now social work. I'm originally from Hillsborough, North Carolina. I like to say Ferrum is a place that motivated me to be the person that I am today. On campus, as Sam told you, I am the current Student Government Association president. I'm an admissions intern and ambassador, so I assist Tiffany, the assistant director of admissions, with different office stuff, and I also give tours and help host different events. I'm a RA, a residential assistant on campus, and I'm a mentor to freshmen and involved in many other things here on campus. Ferrum is one big happy family. You're known by a name and not a number, and we would love to see you here in the future.
Thank you, Quintuan. Sounds like a place where you would like to be. Applying is easy. I encourage you to go online and submit your free application to Ferrum College. We have already begun reviewing and accepting applications for the spring semester and next fall. You should also send a copy of your transcripts to our admissions office. Remember, Ferrum is a test optional school. That means we review your application with just your transcript. However, we do encourage you to send us all your SAT and ACT test scores. That may help to increase your scholarship offerings. We have the Ferrum Promise. For those of you that may be in dual enroll classes, our promise to you is, if you enroll at Ferrum with your associate's degree from any of our community colleges, you are guaranteed to graduate from Ferrum with your bachelor's degree within 2 years, or the additional coursework is free, all on Ferrum. At Ferrum, we work hard to make the private college education affordable. 99% of our students receive financial aid. We award over $22 million in institutional money each year. The average financial aid package is almost $40,000, with an average of only $7,000 to $8,000 out-of-pocket costs for our families. Ferrum College also offers a visit scholarship. We want you to see our beautiful campus and meet our welcoming faculty and students. You simply must come for a personal campus tour or sign up for a virtual open house event or campus visit. You will then receive a renewable $1,000 visit grant as a part of your financial aid award. Alex and I have enjoyed having this time with you and look forward to receiving your application and transcript soon. If you have any additional questions, feel free to contact us. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sam. And lastly, but certainly not least, we have Joel from Full Sail University.
Great. Thank you very much, Josh. Great. And so you should be seeing, I'll open up the slide here. You should be seeing a picture of students walking underneath the archway there. Thanks everybody for joining today. My name is Joel Pickering. I am the Community Outreach Manager here at Full Sail University. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about our school. We are a private institution that focuses in career technical education around entertainment, media, arts, and technology. We are founded in 1979. We are located in Winter Park, Florida. That is just north of Orlando, just a suburb of Orlando. We're about 5 miles down the road from University of Central Florida. Full Sail University is quite different than your traditional universities. We are designed for a curriculum that will prepare you for the industry that you would like to work in. So for us, you would choose your degree program, meaning that you would get into your major basically from day one, and your curriculum would be focused in that major, maybe recording arts or film or media communication, sports broadcasting, simulation and visualization, game development. And you're going to take your coursework specifically designed to prepare you for those industries. Our approach to education and our schedule is completely different than a traditional university. We have a fast and focused curriculum, meaning that you will graduate in about half the time. Our courses with a bachelor's degree, 120 credit hours, you'll graduate in 20 months. So the approach is much different. One, you can start at any time. So we have students that we have orientation every month. We have graduation every month. We go right through the summers. We don't have long breaks through semesters. So you are immersed in your curriculum. You can choose your start date. You're going to graduate in 20 months. And your curriculum is designed around real-world education. Our class sizes are small. Our labs are either 6-to-1, 12-to-1 ratio, student to teacher. And you're going to spend kind of about 8 hours a day in class, split between 4 hours of your instruction, your lesson, and then 4 hours in a lab where you're actually, demonstrating your ability to do whatever it is you just learned. And then, of course, every 4 courses, you have a portfolio project that synthesizes all that information so you to demonstrate that you're not just learning in your class, but that you're able to put that together and the classes together in order to commit a project. And then, of course, all of our degree programs will end with a capstone project that will be used as a portfolio and through our career development department to help launch you into those careers. Full Sail's Project Launchbox, another unique way that we approach and to support our students is you will receive all technology, materials, textbooks, everything up front so that your learning and going from class to class is not interrupted. Your Project Launchbox is your tech package, and I'm not going to play the videos, but you can go online and you can see the specific tech package for that individual course. For example, if you're in 3D arts, you will have a computer that'll be loaded with certain software that you'll need for that industry. Maya, the Adobe Suite, several others. Much like if you're in recording arts or music production, you might have outfitted with different editing software, Pro Tools or Logic, composition software, and so on and so forth. So all of that is included in your tech package that you get up front. All your materials and everything is an inclusive tuition. So all your textbooks, materials, everything is incorporated into your tuition. So once that you start, you're able to go through without any additional interruptions or having to come out of pocket for an additional lab fees or anything like that. That's all taken care of up front. Student life, you're going to be surrounded by students that are in a creative community. You're going to be surrounded by like-minded students that are, for example, if you're enrolled into game design, everybody in your courses have chosen to go into game design. So there's going to be a lot of collaboration, a lot of shared interests. And then with that, we have tons of clubs offered that you can take a part of. Most of our clubs will go to reinforce the curriculums that we have. You can see we have coding clubs, DECA, we are a very successful collegiate DECA program, and so on and so forth. You can look down the list there. But we also want to point out that we have the Armada Esports. This is our collegiate esports team, and this is the Fortress. Full Sail, our students usually aren't into traditional sports. We don't have a lot of traditional sports on campus, but we do have esports, and we also have the largest collegiate esports arena on any college campus. And you can see it's a wonderful facility there. We compete internationally, domestically, other colleges, and a lot of other events that we're able to host on campus because of the facility as well. So it's run. We have an athletic director, there's tryouts, so on and so forth. And we really promote our athletes a lot. So wanted to show that for you. Post-graduation support that we have, career development. We have over 60 full-time staff that'll work with you as you, through your curriculum. You'll have career modules that you'll go through to help you prepare, develop resumes, interview skills, and then they'll help prepare you as you go off into the industry. And that is a free lifetime benefit that you have, is access to your career development advisor. These are a list of just some of the companies that do work with our career development on a regular basis. They're on campus quite a bit. And they hold active on-campus interviews, job fairs on campus, and we even hold job fairs and networking events around the country so that we can meet our students where they're at. So we have pop-up networking job fairs in hotspots around like LA or Chicago, New York, where a lot of our graduates are going to be. So that is about it. as far as the time goes and the information that I have. Just other couple pieces, you can see some accolades that our students have with the recent Academy Awards and Grammy Awards and Game Awards. We had over 200 graduates that worked on the last round of Emmys. And then if you would like more information, feel free to contact admissions. They'd be happy to help you go over our scholarships that we provide. We provide a lot of scholarships. You can ask for the scholarship guide internally that Full Sail provides for high school seniors and others. And you can certainly request more information. So thank you guys very much for your time. I look forward to answering any questions that you have.
Thank you so much, Joel. If any of our attendees have any additional questions to pose, you can ask them now in the Q&A box. And if there are no further questions, we'll wrap up the presentation. So I just want to thank you all for joining us, and thank you so much to our presenters. We really enjoyed and appreciated hearing from you and hearing about your universities. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We really appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted as part of this College Fair series, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. And as I mentioned before, in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as recordings of all of the other presentations, again at strivescan.com/Virginia. So thank you again so much for attending. Thank you lastly to all of our presenters, and I hope you all have a great day.